Alright, guys, today we are going to be talking about something pretty relevant to everybody's life, and that is basically the Eminem tier list, album tier list. Okay, this is going to be good content. You're all going to be pleasantly surprised. This may or may not have come out already, but I did make a Kanye tier list right before this one, literally 20 minutes ago. Anyways, I'm being very loud, but ultimately we're going to be talking about all the Eminem albums put together, a bunch of other shitties including D12 albums, etc., soundtracks. This is going to be very all-encompassing with all of his music basically up until this year, 2021. So we're covering a career from over 25 years ago, of course. Right now we're working with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're working with about 23 different projects or albums, mixtapes, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to work from chronological history going forward. So first of all, we have Soul Intent, I believe it's called. Soul Intent was 1995, I believe. That was when he was rapping with other people. It was before he made the whole Slim Shady concept up. So basically, this is him when he was 21, 22, 1995. And we're basically going to put this at a D because I've only heard a couple of songs, and I think one of them is Biterphobia. I think he raps too fast. His enunciation is pretty bad. I don't like the mix of the music. Obviously, he's poor at this point. So because of that, it's D. Obviously, it's not garbage either, so it's not F. Excuse me. Okay. Next album we're going to be talking about in terms of chronological history is going to be the Slim Shady EP, which came out in 1997. Of course, like the Slim Shady LP, just that this one is only 7 tracks, I believe. But in terms of those tracks, they're pretty good for a guy that wasn't signed to a label yet, I believe. So because of that, I'm going to put it at a B tier. It's pretty good. And then next is obviously Slim Shady LP. This has the full-blown, over 15 tracks. Really good stuff. It's really just solid. It has a bunch of different rhyming techniques. You have multiple different songs talking about drugs. It's fire. It's fire as fuck. That's S tier. Of course, I just skipped over Infinite like a dumbass. Infinite, the Infinite CD dropped too many soft tunes. Okay, I just don't feel like it was hard enough. It was kind of meh. Honestly, it was solid, but it was meh. Okay, so because of that, it's D tier as well. Now the album cover is awesome though. I'll give it that. Okay, finally, we're on to some albums you might know about. So the Marshall Mathers LP came out in 2000, literally 2000. Good songs. Kim, what is it? Criminal, yes, good. What else is in there? Damn right, Slim Manus. I don't get fucked in mine like you two flaming faggots. That's so fire. He's got a lot of good lines in this one. He has the Columbine line that they censored. What else does he have in here? He has Stan. This is solid as well. This is better than the SSLP, by the way. Next is in 2000 and which came out first. Okay, I believe the Eminem show came in 2002, like May of 2002, if I'm right. And this is also an S tier album. It has very solid tracks. Honestly, every single song on this is fire. Some people say Superman is bad. I like Superman. There's other songs that are more controversial. There's the Haley song, which he sings on, and that's meh. It depends on the vibe. And then Drips, I don't like either. And I know somebody who likes that song, but I don't. It's too vulgar. Too vulgar. Sex diseases, gross. Anyways, every other song on this is awesome. Till I Collapse, Without Me, all that. S tier, that's his prime album. And then 2002, again, 8 Mile Soundtrack. This one also solid. In fact, this is in an Eminem album. This has 50 Cent. It has multiple different other people. It has multiple good songs in here, though. Rabbit Run is awesome. 8 Mile, the song is awesome. Lose Yourself is amazing. So yeah, another prime piece right here. This is definitely A tier. I say this because it has a lot of other shit that isn't that great. From the other rappers, the black guys. I think, is Stat Quo on this, or is it Obi Trice? And yeah. Either way, yeah, basically, the Eminem songs on here are awesome, but in terms of the other songs, I don't know. Places to Go by 50 Cent is fire, though. I got places to go. I got people to see. The penitentiary ain't the place for me, right? Okay, anyways. Next, we are talking about Straight from the Lab EP, right? This isn't really. I mean, this is barely like considered a project from Eminem. This was like a last second, like, oh shit, somebody. So basically, the backstory, the lore is that in 2003, I believe, he has a half brother, a half brother who's younger than him, right? So Nathan had a friend. He was showing him Eminem songs, I think, and the friend took the CD or whatever and leaked it himself. And so because of that, I think there was 4 songs that were leaked, and then there was 3 diss tracks on top of that. And so that made for one EP by Eminem called Straight from the Laboratory. Well, at least I think so. Because of that, I think it's probably not supposed to be like that good. So I think the disses on here are pretty good as well. The 4 songs I think were We as Americans and some other stuff. Put this at C tier. I don't really blame him for this. This was leaked. It wasn't supposed to be a whole album. Anyway, we're moving on. Now, what came first, Encore or D12 World? Shit, I accidentally skipped D12, Devil's Night LP. This was the first D12 album that was relevant, 2001. So in between MMLP and the Eminem Show, this one was solid. I think it was. That's some good songs in here. Fight Music. What else? Ain't Nothing But Music. That was the same one. What else is in here? Anyways, yeah, no, this is solid. I think this is a B album. I honestly don't like the other people on D12. They're not that good. Eminem is solid, and the beats are really good. The production is good. Anyways, next album we're going to be talking about is going to be D12 World. Okay, this one has some good songs on here. What's interesting about this album compared to Encore is that Eminem's on drugs on this one, but it isn't as bad as Encore because this was recorded like 6 months earlier. So that's interesting. We got some good features. There's B-Rail from Cypress Hill. What else is there? The American Psycho song is good. The one where he says my salsa, what is that? My band is fire. I think this is a B as well. Not as good as the first one, but still good. Okay, next. Encore. People sleep on this. People would put this at F. Nah. If we look at the track list isn't the worst in the world, honestly. Let's be completely open about this. Whoops, I just played YouTube. Whoops, Joe Budden. Anyways, okay, so let's go on the Spotify. We go on the Eminem discography, right? Okay, so basically we're working with some good albums, obviously. And up until this point, we're on 2004. And we read off the track list for his album. And looking at the deluxe version, we're looking at approximately 23 songs. It's a lot. And there's a lot of shit in here. But if you overlook the shit, then we have a decent album. So it's D tier, but it's ahead of the other ones in D tier, okay? Believe it or not. Right here. Because there's some good songs. And the shitty ones, I mean, you can skip over them. Okay? Whoops. Okay. Curtain Call. Curtain Call by Eminem was important because you basically had someone who wasn't necessarily at the best mental state, right? So drugged up. He does have some songs on here that are new, though. You know, this is a compilation album, but it had some new material. And because of that, the new material was pretty good, from what I remember. Besides one little problem, okay? And that problem is known as... Let me think here. Okay, so if we look at Curtain Call, the deluxe edition, it's to 24 songs. It's a lot of songs. So there's Fack, which is dog shit, but I think that was on purpose and it's funny, right? It's Stick a Gerbil in Your Ass Through a Tube. Remember that song? Okay. And I'm not gonna rate the album because of Role Model, Kill You, Shit on You. Like obviously that wasn't supposed to be on there. Then there's When I'm Gone. When I'm Gone is basically the new song, and I think he wrote that in 2003, but either way, When I'm Gone is a great song. So because of that, so it's a compilation album, so I'm not going to rate it on the songs that are old, but I'm going to rate it on Fack and When I'm Gone, and based off of that, I'm going to put it in the C tier, because obviously Fack is garbage, but that's on purpose, and then there's the good song When I'm Gone. Okay, so When I'm Gone, I can't read, okay. 2006, we have The Re-Up. The Re-Up was an album he made, also super on drugs. Really fucked up. The voice is worse than Encore, and this is very key. You know, he changes his voice every album more or less. So noticing the drop in quality from 2003 to 2006 is very jarring. Anyway, we have some good songs on here. He has the one where he says that Beyonce has a pot belly, which is hilarious, and a lot of other stuff. Anyways, I'd say I think this one's meh, honestly, because I honestly don't like the shady features. I only think the people I like on Shady Records is mostly just fucking 50 Cent. I honestly don't care for the other black guys, and Yellow Wolf is meh. Okay, let me be frank. All right, so C. Yeah, I feel like C. Maybe like this. Can I move you? Can I move you? No, I can't. Oh wait. Okay. 2000 and 2009. We have Relapse, Refill. So okay, so this is the entirety of Relapse. So Relapse is a huge album. I mean, you should know all about it. In fact, so the original Relapse in 2009, May of 2009, has 20 songs. You look at the deluxe version of the original Relapse, it has 22 songs. When you look at Refill with the deluxe, it's approximately 29 songs, okay? It's 2 hours long. Okay. Excuse me. Relapse is slept on. People are out here on the streets saying Relapse is as bad as Encore. And if you think so, I'm going to fucking kill you. You're retarded. There's no way it's that bad. In fact, I think Relapse is one of his best albums. Let me be frank. Relapse is awesome. You know, it has so many good songs on here, okay? Like, if I were to crap about the crap that's out, I'm not even going to start. 3 a.m. Fire, My Mom, Fire, Insane, Fire, Bagpipes from Baghdad, Fire, Hello, Fire, Tanya's Kid, Who Cares, Same Song and Dance, Fire, We Made You, Back by Popular Demand, Pop another Zantac and Antacid again, Fire, Medicine Ball, You're in My Medicine Ball, Friends, Fire. Paul Skit, Don't Care. Stay wide awake, five of them. I think I smell the scent of a placenta. I enter Central Park, it's winter in December. Fire. Old Time Sick, Fire. Must be the ganja, the marijuana. Fire. Mr. Mathers, Don't Care. Deja Vu, Fire. It's the Cowboys and Buccaneers, and if I just drink a half, I'll be half buzzed for half of the time. Who's the mastermind behind that little line? With that kind of rationale, man, I have half a mind to take another glass of wine. Sounds asinine, yeah, I know. Fire. Beautiful. Fire. Written 2005, it was still good. Don't let them say you ain't beautiful. Crack a bottle. Good. It went number 1, believe it or not. Steve Berman's Skit, Don't Care. Underground, Fire. Here comes the rain and thunder now. Nowhere to run to now. You disappear, no wonder how. Looking for me, I'm underground. That song has no accents, basically. So, to say, oh, he's on drugs in this album, no, you're fucking retarded. Relapse, there was no drugs involved. That was the first album he made sober, believe it or not. And you can tell because, oh, but what about the accents? Well, you retard. Underground is on that regular edition of the album, and he has no accents, okay? So you're wrong. Forever, Fire, okay? Hell Breaks Loose, Fire. Buffalo Bill, Fire. Elevator, Fire. Taking My Ball, Fire. Music Box, Fire. Drop the Bomb on Him, Fire. My Darling, amazing. Careful What You Wish For, Fire. Okay, this is all good. This is all good. Relapse, believe it or not, has good songs all around. 2 hours of content. It is so good. Fucking Fight Me. Fight Me. Eminem Show, then Relapse. Yep. I listen to Relapse a lot more than I do MMLP or SSLP, okay? So suck my dick. Next, we have 2010 Recovery, okay? Now, Recovery, in terms of the track list, I'm going to include the deluxe edition, of course. This came out in May of 2010 or April or some June. Cold Wind Blows, good. Talking to Myself, good. On Fire, good. Won't Back Down, good. White Trash Party, meh. Good. Going Through Changes, fire. Not Afraid, amazing. Seduction, meh. No Love, good. That one's awesome. Spacebound, great. Cinderella Man, good. 25 to Life, good. So Bad, meh. Almost Famous, good. Love the Way You Lie, amazing. You're Never Over, meh. Untitled, good. Rida's, good. Session 1, good. 19 songs. Only like 2 or 3 of them are bad. This is a very good album. I'd say Recovery is Yoba. It is fire. It is definitely... It is in between SSLP and MMLP, okay, in the S tier. we move on. Next album we're going to be talking about is going to be in the year of 2011. Hell of a sequel. This one's a pretty short one, in fact. And I'm going to be trying to look through the discography to look where it is with the track list. From what I remember, though, only one of them was bad. So through that logic, I would say it's pretty good. A lot of good raps, lyrical miracle stuff. Beats are good. I can hear him calling. I eat rappers with the rhyme. Consuming the only thing you fucking consume is time. I'm superhuman. My world is like a Rubik's Cube. It's too complex for you. Assuming you cube is human. My mentality is brain. You stupid woman. Okay. Anyways, this is fire. I'd say it's A tier. I mean, it only has probably like one bad song. So yeah, pretty good. Then we have the next album. Next album is going to be MMLP2, which is 2013. And there's a deluxe edition that I'm going to be talking about. And this one's going to be pretty relevant to today because I like this album, albeit it's inconsistent. So this album has 21 songs, an hour and 42 minutes long. Came out in November of 2013. Okay, so we have Bad Guy, Fire. The sequel to Stam Rhyme Reason, good. So much better. Meh. Survival, awesome. Legacy, good. Asshole, meh. Berserk, fire. Rap God, fire. Brainless, good. Stronger Than It Was, garbage. The Monster, great. So Far, meh. Love Game, meh. Headlights, fire. Evil Twin, fire. Baby, meh. Desperation, meh. Groundhog Day, fire. Beautiful Pain, garbage. Wicked Ways, good. So 21 songs. 16 of them are good. 5 of them are bad, in my opinion. This puts Eminem LP probably B tier, the best of the B tier though. Next, 2014 Shady XV, 15th year anniversary of the Shady records, I suppose, and that was basically 1999 when that started. The track list for that one is pretty diverse actually. When you look at it, it's a compilation of different things. It's because of that it has a different calculus for me. He has some good songs in here, and I'll look up the discography because I'm a boomer and I don't remember what it was. This album came out 7 years ago, believe it or not. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. Yeah, we have 9 new songs with Eminem in them. So it's like an EP worth of Eminem music in 2014. We have some good songs on here. The lyrics are fire, okay? So, it is honestly pretty good. And, yeah, that's what I got to say. Now, is it amazing? No. Did he break any new ground? No. But it's good. It's good. More content. I'd say it's probably over here, behind the Eminem LP. It came out just right after, too. Next, 2015. We have the Southpaw Soundtrack, okay? Southpaw. It is a boxing movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. It's pretty good. I liked it. Anyways, Trump. No, not fucking Trump. Eminem was the executive producer. This was a soundtrack with 14 songs on it. So if you look here, Eminem had 1 song, then 2, then 3. So there was 4 Eminem songs on here. There was Kings Never Die with Gwen Stefani. That one's good. There was Raw with Bad Meets Evil. That one's good. We have All I Think About, also really good. Then there's Phenomenal with Eminem. That's also a good song. So Eminem, like just taking into account the Eminem features, I think this is also good. I think this is behind the 8 Mile thing. Okay? So 8 Mile had a lot of good Eminem songs, so I'll rate it because of that. And then I also think Southpaw had good songs, obviously not as many as the 8 Mile soundtrack, and so that's that. Woo! Okay. Next album, Revival. Oh no, we're in trouble. Bad Eminem album. Anyways, looking at the discography, we're gonna look at the Revival. I guess there was no deluxe edition. Anyway, 19 songs. Okay, Walk on Water, good. Believe, good. Chloroseptic, bad. Untouchable, fucking garbage. I'm ashamed he even made that song. You should have never released that. I would have deleted that. River, meh. Remind Me, bad. Like Home, bad. Honestly, the chorus for once is really good by Alicia Keys, but then the whole, Trump, Adolf Hitler, a bunch of bullshit. You're in the Klan. Ugh, anti-Trump stuff ruined it. He ruined it. Bad Husband with Ex Ambassadors, fucking terrible too. Tragic Endings was actually pretty good in my opinion. Right Out of Recovery with Skylar Grey. Framed, fire. It was like Relapse. I was framed. Nowhere Fast. Meh. Kalani's overrated. Heat, garbage. Offended, good. Now the chorus is terrible, but you can edit that out. Need Me with Pink, meh. In Your Head, the Cranberry Zombie sample, fire. Castle, fire. A Rose, awesome. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 good songs out of 19. Well, I guess, okay, there's like 2 skits in here though. So 8 out of 17. So less than half of the songs in this album are good. So Revival, believe it or not, is just maybe, nah, fuck it. It's worse. Nah. It's worse than Encore. It's literally worse than Encore because. So we have 8 out of 17 songs are good on this one, right? So 1, 2, 3, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 good songs on Revival by Eminem. We look at Encore and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 good songs out of 23. So technically Encore is better than Revival, believe it or not. Yeah, Revival is shit. And it didn't help that he went anti-Trump, okay? Now, if he were anti-Trump and we're good about it, then I wouldn't mind that much. But he just sucks. His political stances are terrible, Eminem. And so much for being anti-establishment, right? Oh, I hate Trump. And then he says, oh, Trump, he's a racist. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Really? Really? Honky, come on. Whew. Okay, next album. Kamikaze. Now we have a good one. Kamikaze. We're looking at approximately 13 songs. So it's a shorter album, surprise album, came out 2018, less than a year after Revival. And we have The Ringer, which is awesome, greatest, awesome, Lucky You, amazing, okay, normal, meh, Stepping Stone, good, Not Alike, great, Kamikaze, good, Fall, good, Nice Guy, shit, Good Guy, shit, Venom, good. Some people hate on Venom, got that adrenaline momentum, get 'em when I'm momentum, ever gonna show up in 'em. I like it. I like the original Venom, okay? I was like 15 when that came out. I liked it. Anyways, okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 13 songs are good. So that's like about a 6 out of 10. Now, that being said, Nice Guy and Good Guy are fucking terrible songs, and Jessie Reyes needs to be taken to the back of a ravine in Minecraft and shot with a fucking Power 5 bow because she is a terrible singer. I might as well sung the chorus on those songs. She is fucking terrible. She should kill herself. Metaphorically, she's awful. She single-handedly lowered this album. Had you gotten rid of Normal, Good Guy, and Nice Guy, you would honestly have had an 8 out of 10 album. But because you don't, look, without the bad songs, Kamikaze would be like right over here. Let's be completely honest. It would be like right over here. Or maybe over here, A tier. But because it isn't, it's probably right around... I'd say it's right under MMLP2. Now, next album we're going to be mentioning is Music to be Murdered By, which is a really long title. Now, I'm going to be breaking them down as separate albums, okay? Now, this one had 20 songs on the album, right? So we have one. So we have a lot of good ones, but then there's a ton of garbage in here. So we have some shitty ones. Like, for example, Marsh, bad. Stepdad is awful. Leaving Heaven, not too good. In Too Deep, yeah, nah. Unaccommodating. Yeah, so not amazing. Then there's Music to be Murdered By, which has a side B. There's a lot of other songs in here as well. It's 36 total, adds another 16. So, yeah, anyways, I think this one's all over the place, honestly. So what I will say is that both of them are going to be in the B tier, somewhere around here. I think that the side B is obviously better because it has more songs on there, so the ratio is slightly better because he adds more content. So basically, this is the Eminem tier list. Sorry if it took forever, but I mean, this is it right here. We are rating 4, 7, 10, 13, 15, 18, 22 different projects, I think, encompassing all the way from 1995 to 21. So we're talking about 26 years worth of content. Okay? So yeah, this is more or less my Eminem album tier list. It's very complicated. I get it. So yeah, anyways, I have some unorthodox opinions about this, okay? It's a little special. It's a very nuanced opinion. I've been an Eminem fan since... I liked him ever since 2010, but I mean, I didn't really get into his music until like the 7th grade. Then I got really into it. So yeah, that is my entire tier list or whatever. Thank you guys for watching, and comment down below what you think in terms of my ratings. And anyways, I'm out.